Hello, hello everyone. I hope you are all well. Right, welcome back to another Tabletop Tuesday with continue painting the Silent King. What would help if I put the what? Ah! Oh, okay, no, we're all working. Right, we've had a little bit of a OBS, I think because I unplugged my laptop and everything in it. Okay, that is working. I'm hoping everything will work. I'm hoping you can hear music as well. I literally had to reset everything, so let me just find out. I hope we're there. We should be there. So I haven't really been streaming much last week. That's simply because of various things that have been going on in my life. A little bit stressful last week, but we're back. We're here. We're here. Oh no, you can't hear the music. The music is not coming through. Right, okay. On 3 celebration. I saw that. That's coming. But how you doing? I can see it, but I can't see it. Music's coming through for me. Lucky Charm is in place. This is what we love. I hope you're doing well. I'm not quite sure why my desktop audio is not working. Did that just echo back? What? What? Okay, I don't really know what is going on with the audio right now. This is what I mean. OBS is so temperamental. And I don't know why my desktop audio is not working. I mean, it's working for me. Which is really strange. It should be coming through as up. I don't know. So this could be a very interesting silent stream. Why is this not coming through? OBS does some weird stuff, but I hope you can at least hear some music. Or it's going to be really short. It happens like every time when you pull out anything, OBS goes, I don't like that. So I've had to rearrange a couple of my USB ports. So we'll see. We'll see if you can hear music or not. And I don't want it like repeating. I don't understand why it's re-echoing for some reason. Yo, thank you so much for the sub. Entering a little magic and have fun. Good stream. Sending you rays of good luck. Thank you. I need it right now because I don't understand why everything is not working. I don't even know. That should just be coming through there. So I don't know why the music's not working. That was much better way around it. Just play that. Just play that. Thank you so much for the sub. I don't know what is going on. You don't stream for a week and then the OBS just goes into a massive meltdown. I think we've resorted out hearing myself. No, the music is coming through. It was coming through really quiet. Okay, this is fine because I was thinking, why is this not working? Okay, awesome. We're back. We're back. I hope you've been in a good mood for the whole week. Thank you. Oh, you have. See, my lucky charm is here. You come in, you're first. And you've come in with a sub. I really appreciate that. And you brought good luck again. You know, you sorted out stream. Literally, my cams didn't work. I had to sort them out. I'm keep looking at my headset connection to make sure that doesn't drop out. We'll see how today goes. And then I could hear like myself again, and music was coming through. But we're here. We're here. I hope you've had a good week. Let's just say we're gonna have a more positive week this week, hopefully. Right. Oh yeah, because I splashed a lot of white on it. So this is all that we've done so far. My big thing has snapped, and I did just try to glue it before I went live, and oh, it didn't stick. Which is so typical. So I thought I'll just do a bit more painting because I haven't done any since I last streamed. I didn't do did I do Warhammer? I must have done. No, I didn't stream last Tuesday. And then I only streamed Friday last week, so I know I didn't stream Sunday either, just due to life. Slightly a bit better week, hopefully. I don't know if this is going to stick right now. Free street. I don't get that notification, but I can see that. You definitely bring some lucky charms in. I just don't like this. I want to sit here and wait for this to stick. It's not going to stick. I'm going to deal with that. It's the second time I've stuck it. This is why I'm like, it doesn't particularly work. Let's play that out and put it over there. So I still haven't... Oh, I've done like... I think that's what we did last stream. We just need to cover bits up onto that and dry brush. It's just so hit and miss if these things actually stick. And then bits and pieces have been lost. I know an arm has come off. Let's do it again. The Silent King's head has come off yet again. So that is where they're now going to sit completely. Oh, let me just put that on there. Life try run away. But his soul is here. I love it. You can leave the soul. The soul is more than welcome here. Much appreciated. I hope you're keeping well though. Yo, Gecko, welcome, welcome. Right, so we got bits of broken bits. Oh, I've now got a crystal heart in my box, and I have found Cappy. I've got a safety pin, and I've got bits of Silent King to still do, or more of a close-up. We've got bits. I'm going to dry brush these bits. And we're going to work on these bits. So that bit is annoying me. They're going to need to be dry brushed. That can come in here. That can come in here. That can come in here. Just to clear off some space. Literally everything is where I have left it. Then I want to do a bigger version of that. And I've got another one of them. I think that's it. I think that is it. What was that? I don't know. It felt like I just kicked something, but I don't know what I kicked because there's... Oh, it's my plumb bow. I've just noticed. I was like, what is that I just kicked? Oh, it's my plumb bow. I was charging my headset, which is down on the floor. So we're here. It's a bit of a chaotic start to stream, simply because OBS said no. So... But we are now here. So these are going to match that. So I'm going to paint that gold. Where's my gold? That's not my gold. No, I did it in brass. So everything is still here. I think last time I streamed on was Friday.
Thanks for the raid.
Yo, thank you so much for coming in for the raid. Newbie RX Gaming. Welcome, welcome everyone. Let me give you a shout out. Let me go. Sometimes this is a little bit delayed. Nuber, welcome in, welcome. Let me go to my other screen is not actually working. There we go. Welcome in everyone, and Grey Fence, hello. So I've only just started. It's a little bit chaotic start to stream because OBS is fun. Um, Thank you for the raid. So my name is Crazy MCR Angel. You can call me any part of that name. You can even call me Crazy. I don't mind. True, what's fast? I'm 10 minutes late. No worries. It's been a little bit of a setup because then my audio OBS went nah. So welcome in. So as you can see, I am predominantly a Fallout cosplayer, content creator. This is all me, all my cosplays, but we also do Tabletop Tuesdays, where I paint and build. So at the moment, this is now... I lost count, so if this isn't actually number 3, it could be number 4, I don't know, but I'm sure it's number 3 of painting sesh for the Silent King. If you're not sure what the Silent King is this... That's not going to show you that. Nope, let me get on the right one. This beauty, which is Necron. What were you doing? We were playing Total Warhammer 3. Nice. So I started doing my painting, building Warhammer streams, or miniatures as well. I've also got some Fallout ones, and I've also painted the Doom guy. So I went to the Fallen Factions launch event in 24. Was it 24, 25? I can't actually remember now. 24. My god. And then in like October 25 I was invited down by the Phidias Kickstarter launch event for Doom, all like miniature models and everything. So armies I have are AOS Daughters of Cain, I've got 40k Necrons, and I have got Krieg. Of course a Krieg, which are mainly still in boxes since I bought it UKGE last year, which was about June. So end of May, June. So I've got a lot to build. Silent King is a really cool dude. I can't wait to see them all put together. I've just had bits keep breaking on me, so I'm still using, like, I'm doing the typical colour scheme with the green. I wasn't sure to go pink, but I have got a Triarch spider? I can't think what's gone. The big spider dude, as I call it, my Spidey. Triarch. I can't think what the second part of the name is now. I've gone blank. I bought that one second hand, and they used black, dry brush silver, and then airbrush pink on it, and it looks really cool. So I'm a bit like, I don't really want to change it, but I'm also like, pink does not suit. So I've gone the typical Rune Lord brass, which is this colour, and then did the neon greens over the top. I haven't actually got any of my... I always forget, because now I've got a big display unit with glass cabinets, and I've got my Necrons all in there, and I keep forgetting to bring some of it up. But what are you all into? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. A bit chaotic raid. I tend to stream Tabletop Tuesdays, Fallout Fridays, and Sunday Fundays. Last week was quite stressful. Best way to describe it is 2 family illnesses, which took quite time. So my aunt, one of them, was admitted to ICU last week. She came out on Wednesday, and then was on a ward on Saturday, and I haven't had any more information from that. So, but usually that's my stream. I know I'm from England, so I usually stream from 8:30. For the next couple of weeks, Tuesdays will now officially be late because I don't finish work till about 7:30 for the next couple of weeks. So we're not really playing with something to do whilst I stream my 3D printing. Oh nice! Oh, that's really cool. What kind of things do you 3D print? What of models is also 3D printer? He's my 3D printer guy. But tell us more. We want to know why. We want to know. I keep saying to him he should like set up and stream like 3D printing. I will drop you a follow as well. That's really nice. Or if you want, you are more than welcome to join, say, my Discord. I'll put it there. So if you're working on anything, feel free as well to post. So I have got a Wasteland workshop. So everyone posts everything in there. Like we've got a guy who does songs, he can post in there. If you're doing 3D prints, you can post in there. You're working on a cosplay. You are, I don't know, building a shed. I can't copy this link now. There we go. I have to put it over onto my YouTube. And I have to must admit, it was last Friday, I had my most ever YouTube viewers. So I currently restream, so I'm currently live on Twitch and YouTube. Last week on Friday, my numbers hit 50 viewers on YouTube, which it is quite, to me, it's like a lot. Like, I can sometimes get like maybe like 2 or 3, they say max. So I hit 50, I was constantly at like 43 or something. Mad. So thank you very much. I don't always get notifications either. I don't know why, just Restream does not seem to like YouTube. I don't understand why. So I don't always get notifications and that. Absolutely fantastic. Very. Today. Oh no! Oh, wait, hang on. Today was a bust. You were 3D printing a bust. I thought you meant like, I hope it wasn't a bust as in it was kind of really bad. But feel free, if you want to join my Discord, I'm doing a purple glow. A purple glow! Am I thinking of the purple? Is that Warhammer? My Warhammer knowledge isn't that great, but I struggle to retain information. Let me Google it, let me Google it. I would say what I think it looks like, but I'm not going to say that. I can't think what it's called anyway. That's not what's hoping coming up. I can't think what it's called. I know what I mean. Oh, too many tabs. Right, I've got everything on one. It usually goes over onto that. Let me put you over there. There we go. Split screen. Here we go. Still Single Box. You're a true Warhammer player. Literally, I think I bought it myself in end of May, June. UKG usually is. I have built. Is it the 10 horses in the box? I have primed them. I have half, if that, painted one. That's all I've done since May. So, but Necrons is my big main art. Well, is like my technically only 40k army at the moment, and I'm like brilliant because by the time I get around to actually playing Krieg, they're probably gonna bring out a new book. So I do need to sit down and just build them. Even if I just prime them, at least I can play them. Oh, cool! Thank you. Let's have a look. So feel free, even if you stream, this is for anyone as well. Feel free. I have got a go live section, so you see Crazy's live. Oh, thank you so much as well for the follow. Feel free, when you go live as well, I have got a go live section, so you can tell my entire Discord that you're live. Occasionally I do drop in, and I tend to lurk. Oh, I've just clicked on Jammy's food by mistake, but that looks really nice. Right. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really cool. Oh my god, wow. How long did that take? I'll give you a wave while someone live. I'll give you a live wave. But feel free if you want to share any. It didn't actually work. It did. I say if you go live, that's for anyone. Anyone's welcome to do it. We love to see everyone's artwork, even if you're building painted miniatures and anything like that. It doesn't have to be Warhammer in the Mighty Miniatures bit. It can be. We've got fantasy. I've post Fallout ones in there. Let's actually get painting now. Thank you. Too long. That looks like that must have been difficult. You must have been sat there like, please just print, please just print. Okay, like all like the details as well. First 4 prints failed. Oh, I was like, do I dare ask how many attempts? Oh, let me just move my camera a bit. The first 4 prints failed for 13 hours. That's the thing. If I had one, I'd want to sit there and watch it. Then I'm like, that's you can't do that. Is there any way you can reuse it? Can you like, or adapt it or something? Can you? I don't know what you can do. Grind it down. I forgot I had my whites out there. This is going to be quite a scatty stream because more than normal. Saying you pop in a look, you need a. I have not thought about that. I need a Maya look. This has to be done. I do need to message my friends. The person who made my emotes sadly isn't doing them anymore. But I have a friend who designed my business. Or I went, can you put this like as my business logo? And she did it for me. So I might be like, hey, I need a Milo. I'm pretty sure I could probably get like a cartoon version. Or I'm pretty sure I could get a picture of a Murloc. There must be a cartoon Murloc. I don't know why I'm thinking cartoon. I like this. I do need that. That's what I need. That's what I need. 23. Oh my god, 23 hours. Oh, and then I bet when it comes off, you're like, don't break. Don't drop it. Don't do anything. I was like, what's this made me a... Oh, King technically made me as a gift a bolt pistol. And is currently working on a massive sword. A lifelike sword. Space Marine one. So it's I can't. I tell you what. Excuse me at the moment because my brain is absolutely fried. It's been quite a horrendous, stressful week. So I'm a little bit fried. Why is my Oh, you watched it failed. Oh my god. I could just imagine it's just heartbreaking. And you think, just print. It's bad enough, right? It's bad enough when you're sat. I've got to be careful because I need to do some printing after this. My printer is just below here. It could be listening. You know when it's bad enough when a printer doesn't print an A4 piece of paper the way that you want it, let alone a print. Oh my god. The printer is still attached to the bed. You can do some jank, restart it from where it fell. But most cases, saving a failed print involves soldering a lot of sanding. Oh my god. I suppose at that point you're like, especially because if it's quite big as well, I bet you're just like, well, if it's something like this size, yeah, you're probably like, just do another one. But when it's like that bust or like that head or something big, you must just think, when it goes wrong, it can go wrong. You could literally set up a camera. I don't know if you do that, but do you set a camera and just have it like rolling all the time? Because you know some people get ASMR, yeah, that's the one, out of it. But then if it goes wrong, then people will be like, oh look, it's failing and it's live. Then if that was me, you're at the house, you'd be watching it, because you can get cameras set up, can't you, so you can actually watch it. Like an app, can't you? Not like I know anything about 3D printing, because I don't. What failed all the time was the tree supports. Oh, because they're little things that prop it up, aren't they, when you 3D print, and then you can like snap them off. Rough potatoes, man. Rough potatoes! We'd have to print this heavily, might paint easy too. That model looks very impressive, you know. Are you painting it next? Is this something just for you, or do you sell? Feel free to self-promote here as well. Links won't work in my streams, but feel free to like put them in my Discord as well. What's my sensory meridian response? Look at that, we're getting to be a no for once. I have 3 webcams but only use 2. That's quite cool though. I say people will love it as well because it's still quite a weird thing when people go, yeah, I 3D printed that, and you're like, what? What? How? How is this possible? It's large. I bet when that failed, you were just like, Happy thoughts! Happy thoughts! This is why you do it on the stream, because then you know you can't really lose it completely. But you might do. That could work for a bit before I go home. Oh, thank you so much. I'll give you a shout out as well. So, Random Arizona Dude is another lovely fellow. He's got into Warhammer because of, yeah, how fun. Got into it. Warhammer because of me as well, doing some Warhammer streams. But I primarily know him from Fallout. We've been following each other for years, and he's a great variety streamer. Does a lot for charity as well, and of course, our favourite Arizona Dude. Sanding and priming first. Oh, how long do you think that will take? I'm going to airbrush it. Oh, nice. So you want that one file? Oh, do grave paints? Do you also do like 3D printing? Anytime, Arizona Dude. You are like the best, right? We have literally known each other for years and years. I'm actually going to paint this bronze colour while I've got bronze on my brush. Talk about 3D printing, but I don't want to spam crazy, chat too much, just to share tips. Okay. Go for it! I do, but mostly minis for D&D and Warhammer. Oh, nice! Small stuff. Is this like one of the biggest things you've done? I can find, if you don't mind. I can show you what Watts is making for me right now, but I want Watts' permission, because, I mean, I can try and blur you out. I don't know if Watts wants me to cover his face up. We're not really looking. You know, if Watts, you're still there. You know the picture you sent me of the sword that you're currently making. Oh, it's not a sword, is it? It's a chainsaw. Chainsaw, to get it right. I'd be like, if I had a 3D printer, I'd be like, everybody will be getting something. You'll be like, need something, literally, from like, Skyrim quote, whatever it is, and I'll be literally being, right, that's what I'll print everything, and I'd be living, and everything would be like made 3D, on a shelf, 3D print it, just a 3D print. I'd have so many collectibles, I'm like, this is dangerous if I have one. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Okay, so you see the research I put myself, you just go, if you're sure, I wanted to ask first to share it before I shared it. Yo, Trigger Titan, welcome, welcome. Hope you are keeping well. Oh, I've still got this picture. I'll just have to find it. Let's just get rid of me on there, so it's bigger. Well, I did have it, but I don't quite understand what my phone is now doing, because apparently WhatsApp I've only got like 2 pictures, but I'm sure I can find it. I don't understand why my phone has done that. I've now got to find it to share it, because now I'm really confused why it's disappeared. Well, I can see it, but it won't let me download it. Technology is not my friend tonight, so I can't actually show you, because I can see it. But apparently, WhatsApp is just like, nah. Well, it's massive, right? It's an actual, like, power chainsaw? Space Marine sword? Chainsaw? I can see it, because it says gonna be about 3 more prints. Yo, Trigger! Oh, thank you so much coming in with a raid as well. I'm trying to show off this sword, but it's not gonna work. OBS doesn't like me, and all does WhatsApp right now. Oh my goodness! Let me go. Let me give you a shout out as well. Thank you so much. I'll give you a lovely little shout out as well. What are you doing? They were playing Cloudskirt Expedition. How is it going? Either you're the last person I spoke to about it, or somebody else was playing at Edition 33. Just doing a warm-up stream, getting back into it, thought I'd rate you. Oh, your models are fantastic. Oh, thank you so much. How is it? Oh, I keep pressing on the wrong screen. That's welcome. There we go. That might be you. How's it going? Because I'd never heard it before, and I'm like, this sounds very familiar. Thank you so much for coming in with a beautiful raid over on Twitch. Thank you so much. So everyone who is now joining as well, my name is Crazy MCR Angel. You can call me any part of that. Even crazy, because it feels like I'm a little bit crazy tonight. My mind has been quite occupied as of last week. It's been quite a week. 2 family health-wise, but health-wise, but we're here. We're here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. November, December, I last streamed. How have you had like a good break? Are you finding you're able to get back into it again? Because I know that can always be hard as well. As I've been through that. That's why I've been so up and down with my streams due to finishing a course and then personal life, and then say last week I only did 1 out of 3 because of personal life again. It can be hard. You've got to look after yourself. Don't ever force it because it will come through on camera. Oh, the game made me cry 5 minutes in. Have you played it as well? Maybe you both mentioned it to me. So, it's fantastic, and I leave you towed up. Oh, thank you so much. We have discovered, due to someone else just raided, that I need a Maya lurk emote. And I'm like, that is genius. So everyone who's come in, welcome in. Why that is genius? Because I am a Fallout cosplayer, content creator in general. So this is all me. Even my power armor, I love to say this, has been staken as a Space Marine twice. Even at UKGE, which is the UK's biggest tabletop convention, I take that as pride. I was half wearing it to walk the bloody 1,000 miles it is to get from the car park, and we parked as close as possible, into the venue. So I had half of it on, and I had 2 squires carrying the rest of me as well. And I'm into Warhammer, so it's been about a year, or almost a year, since doing my Warhammer painting streams as well. So if you love miniatures, if you like Warhammer, if you like Fallout, if you just want a general chat, you're in the right place. Okay, go. My weapon do I have meet in? Been super busy. Oh, that's alright. You go and have some family time, or go and have a chill out. That's amazing. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm glad to see you back. I mean, my mind wants to go on the gaming bit. It's not on the gaming bit. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's it. So crazy. You got this. If you don't get this, give me a bell. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a bit weak. We're not 100% there yet. That's not me. It's having its toll on me. Not gonna lie. That's why I was like, I really don't want to stream like on Sunday. I was like, I could have done, but I was like, you know what? When you're just like, I need a night off. I had my pajamas on, my hoodie on, and I actually played a little bit of 76. I sat there and was like, it's 8:30. I could go live, but you know when you're just like, no offense to anyone, it's been quite a shit week. So, yeah. We keep going because we have to, but sometimes it's just like you need that break, don't you? I find it fascinating. I hung on to the turn combat, pace combat format, and evolved into modern technology, and was French rather than Japanese. Great soundtrack, gorgeous art style and visuals, amazing soundtrack. You know what? That is actually probably one of the best descriptions of a game I have ever heard. That is fantastic. Also posting a few Necron stuff. Oh, lovely. I need to post. I have like I've been meaning to then share what all my Necrons currently look like in the cabinet, and also along with all my Fallout. Well, 99% of my Fallout stuff, minus my pop figures, in the cabinet, and I forget to do it, and I'm like, well, that's quite easy content. I will have a look after stream. Currently my lurking while I paint. How did I never think of that? This is gonna happen. I'm gonna add it in. I believe I can add more. I absolutely love that. There you go. Random Arizona dude would love that. When you're lurking, you need a Maya lurker, mate. Maya lurk. I love that. I'll have to try and create one. I'm sure I could just get a picture of a Maya lurk and then you just turn it into an emote. Just have to resize it like a couple of times. Boom. Emote done. What are you painting? What are you painting? Oh no, I'm not doing this very smoothly, but hey ho. Oh, one of those was supposed to refer to the voice acting. Incredible voice actors. Sounds like a good game. Knowing to take a break is very important. It can be bad at times. Not bad at that because my limits are so pathetic, but that's physically speaking. It is hard, isn't it? When you want, I just sit there and think, oh, I could just stream. I wasn't at home, but I took everything with me, so I could stream. But I was like, you know what? Sometimes we just need a break.
Here we go. So,
cheese. And we love cheese in this channel.
Cheese.
Haven't a guessed.
Cheese. Butter. Spread it on the bread.
Bollocks.
Cheese. Cheese. Cheese.
Yo, welcome in, Place Smasher. Hey, Crazy Vote Girl. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Do you know each other? Do you know each other? What's really weird is that a couple of times we've all like raided people. Like just a bit of paint that I just had to peel off. But we all seem to know each other. Somewhere down the line. And I love that. What's the kid? It's popping off on here on a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Very good. Oh, how are you doing? How you all doing? Final touches on a commission. Just doing a black trim on basis. Oh, isn't that like the best bit? What gets me is, you know when you're perfectionist and you're like, this has gone slightly wonky. That's the only downside of that. But doesn't it feel so good when you're doing the last bit? We're doing a little bit of painting. We're surviving and painting, that's what we're doing. I've got to fix up some of these other bits as well. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've got to paint something else gold. I was like, no. Good, got my reps in, got my wrap paste in, now I'm chilling. Nice, nice. I had a little bit of a, not so much of a break today. It's yoga, so we're on a little fitness kick here at the moment. So like today I did 2 hours of yoga, 2 different types of sessions. Sometimes it's not easy to me to actually, like yesterday on my day off I did just over an hour of yoga, and then I did some Zumba. That's half an hour Zumba. That's only what I could fit in on a fitness kick. And rap pace is because that's a I'll mention PC who'll come into chat. But I'm gonna jump off on here. Did a nearly a 7 hours stream. My goodness me. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see like your up and coming projects. Let me give another shout out. So if you're not following, we had a lovely raid. Nuba, did you say that, Nuba? Lovely raid from Nuba, who has just been streaming 3D printing. And there is a bust now in my Discord, so you can see what they were making. Yeah, go and have a rest, go and have a chill. 7 hours. You'll sleep well tonight. Hopefully you can sleep well tonight if you haven't got anything else printing. You could be like, I can sleep well now knowing I've got my 3D print. I should be a yoga bear. My lower back and my shoulders are rubbish. You should definitely be yoga bear. Yogi bear. It might help. I did some dumbbells. Must be like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And I swear, like, I trapped something in my left shoulder. So whenever I looked that way, I couldn't. It's getting there. I can now get to that far without it going, ooh. So I've done only a small amount because I was like, if this is already like this, let's not push it too much. I was doing 7 hours, but there's not enough hours in the day. I know. I was like, how? My God, I don't know how anyone does even like a 24-hour stream without like keeling over. I get tired after like 3 hours. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, what a night! 2 rains. We'll see what we get done tonight. And I'm very excited because I keep thinking, oh my God, the countdown begins for like the Fallout Shelter. Application closes on Sunday for the TV show. Well, you call it a TV show because it's a Prime show, but I guess it's still technically a TV show, isn't it? So if you're wanting to apply, you have until Sunday. And trust me, you don't want to leave it till midnight because it can take a while to fill out the form. And you have to take pictures and do a video of yourself. So I'm going to be so on edge. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you so much, Nuba, for coming in. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good sleep. Yeah, Trooper, you earned that. Relax and have a good one, buddy. Oh, okay, it was 7 hours. My God. That is dedication for the nation, as they say. That's amazing. You would even non-stop 3 different acts. Literally, that's incredible. I would just tell them it was no fun day. You just need more time, right? Struggle enough with being an adult daily activities. Sucks, doesn't it? You know, when you sit down at night and you're like, oh, I could do this. It's like, oh, go to bed. One day, I keep thinking one day, if we hit like a milestone or something, I could do a little bit of a longer stream. Or something. Or maybe we'll do let's just build and paint. Could you imagine it? Imagine if I did. I'm going to paint an entire model. That'll take me days because I'm very slow. I want to see Mini Football on TV. Make him famous! I know, if I get it, I might be like, can I bring him on the show with me? Or really, look, can I just like stitch him and have a little thing that's on my shoulder? I'm so nervous. Because you know when you're just like, I don't think I'm good enough to get it. But then I was like, that's actually my confidence kicking in, or lack of. And I'm like, that's actually what I put down as one of my, not bad points, but they want to know everything about you. And I was like, my confidence level is not 100%, shall we say. He could maybe do his own chat show. Like what the Chicken Man did! That could be really cool, so it could... This is 2 ideas. My lurk, and then I could get like fellow like streamers, content creators, and have like a list of questions, and then I have like Fault Boy ask them, and then they answer it. Whether you could have it like, you know, some people have like an avatar and it glows. So I've seen like some streamers, they have that at the bottom because they're going through like Warhammer stuff, and they'll put like, it will light up when they're talking. So I could either do that, or they could have like film themselves, be like the Chicken Man. That would be so cool. That'd be quite hard to do, but I could edit it, or look like, you know, when you're not having a Zoom meeting, And then you just got to sit there and get like content creators to sit there and answer the questions. Say to answer the questions if Old Boy's asked you. He needs a little voice. I'm sure I can. I've dubbed my voice before for like finals cosplay songs, so I'm sure I could answer the questions, and then I could dub my voice to sound a bit Vault Boyish. I don't know what he sounds like. I could give Vault Boy a voice. Oh my god. Have like Vault Boy's podcast, like the Chicken Show, the Chicken Man. You know what? Ideas are flowing. I could even do it like once a week. It's probably a push. Once a fortnight. What, once a month? But would they have to be like random questions, like the Chicken Man? My Vault Boy's... oh, he's quite sensible. I could be like... we are in... I don't know, questions like... like I say, for recreation in the vault. What are we doing? What would be your meal, your go-to meal in the vault? Oh my god, this could happen! Oh, there's sites where you do the text-to-speech. Yeah, you can also do text-to-speech. So when I do like my TikToks before I put them on as a short, I use text-to-speech. So I'll type it in and it text-to-speech. But you can do it with different voices and things. So there will be like a young or a male voice or something. What would he exactly? Would he be very like British sounding? He's got to be British because he's my little Vault Boy. So okay. Because Vault Boy doesn't actually have a voice. Or I could do like little cue cards, and so he writes out the question and he holds it up. That could be cool. We'll do a chat show with your host Vault Boy. You know, like Taskmaster. But I will be the other dude and he can be Greg Davies. Cue cards! To make it awkward and he can just sit there smiling at the camera and everyone's like, okay. Who can always make Davina like Teddy? Oh my god, what would Vault Boy sound like? We could do this. Oh, then that would be a good way to like collab with other creators. So like I've done something for like Sebas Props last year as a vintage housewife. And it could be like anyone. I'll just be like, I just need you to get in character and answer these questions. So I could be like Harold the salesman. Be like, talk to him. Alright, I'll have a think what I can come up with. That'd be quite like the Chicken Man did like a chat show, so this could be like a Vault podcast. You know, like a podcast, but a Vaultcast. You heard it here today, folks. Like, literally get like anyone can send me, or I'd have to request and be like, I can only have one at a time. The Vaultcast. I love that. Oh, I'm so gonna have to sort this out. That is quite epic. And collab with each person. 10 years of cue cards, he could do a voice reveal of a super funny voice. That's the thing. That's the thing. He doesn't have a voice. But you could hold like a little cue card up. That would be so cute. And then I give them like, for example, like Jammy or what's there, give you the questions in advance, so you know you just sit there and you're like trying to read it. Or then I could be there and the Vault Boy can like push me out of shot. So I'm like, hi, what? And he just pushes me out. That could be fun. Because Vault Boy technically doesn't have a voice. So it'd be like really obscure questions like, what's your favourite Nuka-Cola? Squirrel on a stick or roasted red roach? It's a good idea. I'm finally getting on with the last part of me. Oh, Caesar, hopefully I'll start my own series too. Yes! You could do it with like your mini-me! When I get a green screen for my shed to use. That's the thing. I keep thinking about getting a green screen myself. And I'm like, AI technology, will the green screen disappear because you can then AI it? But then people don't like AI, but then they don't care if you heavily edit a video in Photoshop. So I keep thinking about getting a green screen. There's different types of like green screen you can get. So I'm like, ooh. Can have his own little vault where he interviews people. Can set up his own little vault. He has got a Vault of 111 door that he made his little igloo out of. Vault Time with Vault Boy. Oh, the Vault Time cast. Vault Time, I love that. Like BBC News. He has got a bit of sass. And I also have bought him a Christmas outfit. I don't know if I updated you this last time, but he has a new Christmas outfit that I bought last week. Yeah. The boy has a wardrobe. It was 25p, so I couldn't really say no. Alright, this sounds fun. I'll need to rack my brain and think how to do it. I like the idea of cue cards, and so I'm saying holds up cue cards so that people can just like you know, like look into the camera, go like mime the question, and at the end he just sits there staring and just waits. I could be there too. I could be like the voice to be like, or would be better if you could dub it to sound like, oh, what's his name? This is a Diamond City Radio guy, and I can't currently. Oh, what's his name? Oh, it just came to my head then. Oh, what's his name? Oh, I just had it in my head. Diamond City Radio host. You could do it in the way of his host. Travis! That's it! Travis! Mild. Travis! There we go, thank you. Google it. I was like, it came and you know one of them moments, what's his name? It comes in your head, but because I was talking, it went out again. Travis. Do it in like that kind of style. This is full-time radio. Do it like that. Yes. Or I use like go King. Can we have your voice? Oh, that would be so fun. I'm sure I can edit it or somehow, or like have me in it to be like the voice. What's his name? Alex on Taskmaster. Or Taskmaster, depending on where you're from. I was talking about that today with a client. It said something about song and dance. I said, oh yeah, you know, like make a song and dance. We're talking about things. I was like, song and dance? Show and dance. And they looked at me and went, it's a song and dance. Or they actually, it's a song and dance. I was like, oh sorry, it's a song and dance, is it? Dance. I was like, no, it's dance. This is all in jest, by the way. I just want to point out. Your radio voice style. Have you ever seen Review Brush? Review Brush? Not Basil Brush. Review Brush. Browse these nuts. Your PC at work, so I can't stay long. No worries at all, PC. I hope work goes alright. I saw the word song and my brain went wong. Work and song. Not dance. Or dance from Fallout. This is all Fallout references now. Song and dance. Or dance. There's a lot of fast food. There's a photo of a guy who wears the suit. I think it's called Review Bra. Oh, I don't know. No, I have not seen him. Oh my god, this could be fun. Just interview people. Would you want the same questions or slightly different questions? It can be like he interviews fellow content creators. But I just feel like it needs to be. I don't really want to copy like the Chicken Man, because the Chicken Man, he is pretty chaotic in his if you don't know what I'm on about, you need to go to like Bethesda's socials. It's like Chip Shot Date. Like, as I commented, and he liked my comment on this, the actor. I was like, they gave us Chip Shop Date. Now we want Chicken Snake Oil Man show. Shop Date. Who Bright is a G? I don't know. I've not heard of him. That'd be so cool. He is the GPC. Until Void Boy comes on the scene, obviously. Oh, we're gonna black that out completely, aren't we? And then is that going to... Okay. I like this idea. I'm sure... Oh, I won't know. I could have like... That's gonna be difficult. I thought I could maybe interview another streamer, but I know he doesn't show his face. I could have his logo, and they know how it lights up, and then Vault Boy's like on the screen. But he's also just had a baby, so I don't think he's gonna be wanting to. He's gonna be a little bit busy at the moment. I'm gonna do these entirely in blue. I'll be like, hey, do you want to be on my podcast? I don't care, you've just had a kid. Of course I care, bless him. Okay, ideas are flowing. It could be like Slocum Jones or Buzz Bites. These are important wasteland questions. Preston Garvey or Nick Valentine? Think I know what the world is going to be choosing in that one. Then you could have like a little... then you could have like a little tally session. And so everyone who answers, they get the same questions. And then the end he tallies up. So like 2 for Preston, 5 for Garvey. Wait, same person. Valentine. Who mentioned Preston? Yo, Scales, welcome in. We're having, well, ideas are flowing. Let me shout you out as well. You've heard it all here, so anyone thinks this idea? I'm gonna do this. So if you're not following Scales, he's the G as well. OG, right, on Fallout. You need to go and follow Scales. He's also my mod, so it's also kind of compulsory. Now you have to go and follow him. He is my mod, or he will ban you. Yes, he has the right to ban you if you don't follow him. It's an amazing, like, variety streamer as well. Knows everything about Fallout. Started a YouTube channel for music. I should be a TV host on Twitch and if you Fallout craze. Exactly! This is what we're trying to do. Like, we're now ideas are coming to do this for my Vault Boy. It's just like have the voice and then help to promote like other people, other Fallout creators. Probably Son of Grass and getting paparazzi. He'll be the one who gets invited to things. When Bethesda messaged me about, can we send you a goodie package? And I replied back going, oh, Vault Boy's really excited to open it, and they loved it. They reacted to my message. I was like, really? It's for Vault Boy. I'm just I'm just the humanoid. That could be quite fun. Let's see. We agree about has to be. It could be my Valentine. Which keep an eye on these naughty little people's scales. So we've already had an idea in chat as well by someone who came in with a raid. You don't call it a lurk. I need a Maya lurk emote. I mean, I love that idea. I just never thought of it. And then we're on about like a TV show, like the Chicken Shop Man, and now it's turned into Vault Boy should host his own. And then have like flashcards, because he doesn't have a voice, and we're debating what does he sound like. So either I use like an AI text-to-speech, or I can dub my own voice. I can edit my own voice to ask the questions. Because if I'm asking the same questions to every content creator, then have a tally at the end, do like a little series. If you did one a month, that would literally be content for like years, which is absolutely fantastic. Do it as like a little series. But do it so it's like having like... Oh my god, that made me jump. You know, like a Robotech kind of web chat.
Here we go. So,
Cheese.
cheese,
Cheese.
cheese,
Cheese.
cheese, cheese, butter,
Spread it on the bread.
bollocks, cheese, cheese, cheese.
Brilliant one. He asks, Voltboy asks said creator, what's your favourite Fallout? And they don't say 4, he gives him the angry look and gently turns around to reveal his 111 on the back. And he goes, like, cut, end of interview. Frontiers can there be a Voltboy scan, and he goes on a redemption arc. It'll be some crazy, like, experiment comes out. What's going on? I just love how everyone adores them. I need to make some to then try and sell them. Everyone's like, we want our own. It's like, I know. He could chalk them on a little board and like nod his head. Remember, we can have a little like tally. Not a tally chart, but the shally chart. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you imagine the shally chart and have a picture of shally? It could be, you know what's even better? You know where like butchers have that cow blackboard? He has the shally chart. Whoever survives a free-for-all wins. I'm safe then. Not a chalkboard, a vault board, right? And he tallies up so that at the end we know like how many people would rather Preston over Valentine. I think we know the answer to that one. But, you know. But the cow has 2 heads and he marks them on the rump. With the Blue Ridge branding iron from 76. This is getting too exciting. Oh, maybe I will actually dry brush them bits. Okay, I'm changing my mind on how I'm doing these, so I probably need to dry brush first because that's going to go really messy. Ideas are flowing. Oh, for the content creation. I think this would be quite cool. Just a fun little like video interview, and you just sit there and you just pretend. I'll give you like the list of questions, and then you have to answer them and be like trying to read like the screen. Just Vault Boy, because he doesn't have a voice. So it's like I've kind of got a. I think cue cards. Be like Sue. And then I could be the interpreter like Sue. I go, what's that, Vault Boy? You wanna know? This could be fun. That's 2 amazing things I'll have to work on. Ear wiggles. This would work. And all I've got to do is sit there and be like his interpreter. And he could have like, I could sit there holding vault cards. You know, not like cute cards, but vault cards. I still quite like the name, the Vault Cast. Or we could call it, this is off the brief, you know, like a little vault interview. Vault time. I like that one. Because it doesn't have to be like really long. It's literally going to be like a minute. But like quick short answers type thing. Oh, get other people involved. I'm like, who's going to say no to Vault Boy? I mean... And what a great way to like collab with people. Whether it is like streamer, you could have, I don't know, Crafty Rick, Mrs. Fallout. I don't know, she can have like her cat or something. I could be like, I'm going to reach out to people. Or you could do like one massive video and people are like, you know, it switches. So like the question is, do you like Preston or Valentine? And then you just cut to like creative. You could do like 5 at a time, 3 at a time. There's ways. Either do it like individually. There's so many amazing people you'd want to interview. Maybe like a mashup. Do you think a mashup all in one? So like I could have a minute with like each person. Call it Cats and Conversations. Oh, I love it. Like, how much are we getting paid for? And then Vault Boy just goes, shuts the lid. Or he'll all turn to look and be like, thought you were paying me the cats. Return, and I don't plan to move for some time. Just stay there. In one spot. We are brainstorming. Oh no, you're not allowed to call it that, are you? No, it's called brainstorming. You're not allowed to call it a mind map. Wait, I can't remember. No, it's a mind map, isn't it? You're not allowed to call it brainstorming. Or it's the way around. I can't remember. Have a little lunch break and buy Fallout 5 of the cards in the supermarket and pig out. And have the Pringles sat there. I'm like, Pringles, you need to sponsor me. Just literally sit there in the robe. I'm gonna have to make Vault Boy a matching little robe. Like the Vault Tech one. Oh, I'm pretty sure I could buy like a little doll one, like a Barbie fluffy one. Because at least his arms can squish slightly. He's got a fancy Christmas outfit ready for next year. Which was actually a wine bottle cape and a Santa's hat in a maroon burgundy red. I was like, for 25p, I'm going to cut holes in this. So he could have his arms out. The charisma check is a good one too. Leading on to the charisma check. I should make note of these, right? The charisma, right. Let's make note of these. I don't have any paper here, so let's go. No document. Yep, the charisma check. Voltcast. Stick it to Pringles tin. It's like, oh, that's what I should do next. I almost bought the plain flavoured Pringles, but I was like, it's £2.50 for plain Pringles with the Fallout bit on it. I was like, but I don't mind spending that on the mystery Pringles, but for plain Pringles, I'm like, they're just gonna be plain Pringles. Yes, that's what I should do next. And the Fallout drinks as well. You can sit there with like his own like little Nuka-Cola, drinking it. I have got a cola bottle which had cola in. Remember to hit the like button. Thank you so much, Vash. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you have definitely done your mod, do you? I mean, if you're up for it as well, because technically, so you don't have to show your face. I can have it set flashes. Can you edit a video so he goes on the Joe Rogan experience? What's the Joe Rogan experience? Get a coat and create a Nuka label. Print it off. Sorted. You need like the glass one. We'll call it that. I have got glass Nuka-Cola bottles, which I got from the Mephidius Fallout Passions launch event. They're just a glass Coke bottle, which they've just put... I don't know if they've made them. They made them specifically, but they've got like a little... where the label sits, a little round label. Can we rename this? Vault Boy Show. Or the Vault Boy Show, to be fair. That works. It's literally what I've just called it. Oh, I need to put the Maya emote. I can't guarantee when I'll do this. Maya, look, how have I never, ever, ever thought about that? Has to be glass, right? Has to be glass. Right, silver. I had to remind myself. What are you working on? I am working on, this is the Silent King. This boost here. Kind of a bit the one that's in the corner. You can see a little bit more detail there. So I'm just trying to figure what bit goes where to know how to paint it. There we go. I was thinking, I don't know where my silver is. Tales from the Vault. See, that's a good one. And you just have like, I like the idea of little maybe cue cards, or he can be sat there, you know, like, and then they can just move him. So he's like, I can literally, I can be sat in my chair, and he needs his own little chair like this. He needs his own little chair. I need to have words. I'll be like, hey, oh, by the way. Thank you for my one, Noble Chairs. Can you do a little version for Vault Boy, please? You know, this is obviously cost effective for you to to make me one. I'm loving this idea. You know what? We're going to put this into action. What would you say? Once a... I mean, let me think. I won't be able to do once a week. Once a fortnight, maybe? Once a month. Oh, I don't know what you do. Would you have a collection? You could have a collection of people, because I know there'd be a lot of people I'd want to ask. And like, even if it is just like I'll say an avatar, or their logo, or a picture, that would still work, because you know, like when you zoom someone and they haven't got their camera on, it just flashes up when they're talking. You could just do it that way, so it'd be inclusive for those who do not wish to show their face. This is like proper. Oh, to think of like Fallout magazines or something. I can see like little cue cards. And just have the questions. So either I read them, or here's like little flashcards. Still, there's so many bits to do, and I'm like, oh my god. I'll get that. And it keeps breaking. As well, and I'm like, you've just sat here for like 2 weeks, how have you broken? Mad. Once a month, and it takes off more than regular. Maybe we'd start off small and do once a month, and I could maybe have like 3 different people, and so it does go like Preston or Valentine, and then they go Preston, or like, and then it cuts to each person. Or 5 people. Use your phone on, as an auto cue, and just be there and make it look like on the Pit Boy. Sit there and be like on the Pit Boy. Auto cue. On the Pit Boy. That would be a good idea. This is all flowing. We'll get everything flowing. Exactly. Save the cue cards for now. And then everyone could get the same question, and then we have the shally tally. I'm keeping the shally tally, because I love shally. We're having the shally tally. See what who everyone likes. You heard it here first. The first one can be like a good little trial run, And then I could just be like, if people want it to do it, then I can be like, right, give me all of your videos, and as they come in order, so as you submit them, that's when you go in. So like, if the first one, you'll be the first one on, and then the second, third. I mean, I might not get anyone to want to do it, but you know, let's do it. I'm sure people will be really interested. It's something so different. Everyone is so good for like collabs. I am in a Fallout group collab Instagram page. DM? I don't know. I was added to it and I'm not very active in it. I pop in occasionally. So I might be like, hey, does anyone want a collab? I'm not sure how they'll send it to me, so I think via email the links will be too big, won't they? That is the only problem. But they can share it, can't you? You can share a Google link. Oh, how cool. I like this idea. And it could be like anyone who's like a Fallout content creator. And I'll be like, and I'll display your like name, you know, at the bottom. Like Big Brother. Have your name right at the bottom. And then have the tags. I feel like you actually carry these ideas out. I see people like Surfnova, Jake, Coolface, and Kuru. Some of those are just amazing. How they can just come up and do it. I've never ever done anything like this. I think it would be so fun. I've collabed and done things for like other people. But then there'll be like no time pressure as well. So if I was to say, I don't know, submit it by, where are we? Say if I get it up and running by like next week, I don't know, end of March. There's no like pressure. You don't need it done by like next week. I said that then you'll just go on as and when, as they come in is the order of how they'll go on. So like, if I get an influx, I'll be like, there might be like 5. I'll be like, there's a couple per episode, I think. Wasteland interviews or something like that. I might actually paint that bronze as well. No, we don't want too much detail on this, do we? We'll draw it away. Crazy, obviously, just a scoop with a reporter on the scene by reporting live. I love that. Live from the wasteland in the safety of your vault. If you need any help, thank you. Or likewise, if anyone wants to go on it, let me know. I will be doing a post about it, so there is no like absolute pressure. I will start planning this. A little bit of fun, isn't it? A little bit of fun. Encourage my ideas. If you ask for stuff though, I'll jump on it. Thank you. It can be quite challenging to come up with ideas. I'm not gonna lie, it can be like, oh, what do I do? I've already got one for tomorrow. Because tomorrow's gonna be the first day without watching this Fallout series. So I've got to do one for then. You know what, I might actually just dry brush the base whilst I'm here. I think this would be fun. It could be like the first Friday of the month, so it's, there we go, the first Friday of the month, you know, Fallout Friday and all that jazz. And then if you want to, you just have to submit it before the first Friday of the month. As in not the day before. Gives me time to edit you in. I think once you've got like the base, I could literally just use like, or I could do a series of them. So we could do it like once a month, but then edit it down. Okay, there's ideas. Weekly with the same content. I only want one weekly. You want like one episode with like whoever content creator. Wow, you guys giving me the idea. Now I need to execute the office. I guarantee that will probably get done before the mile I come out. But it is fun. I love being a content creator because I love just having that freedom. That's why I love my little vault boy. So like, sometimes, like say when I bought the new Pringles tub, I was like, oh, I really want to post this, but I can't be bothered to get in. So like, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I call it drag because it feels like that a little bit, you know, tart myself up a bit to go on cam. So Vault Boy is a godsend. What you win? You win the satisfaction of going on this show, the talk show. What do I have on the burner is a Fallout Resident Evil crossover where the characters from Resident Evil and Fallout mods and average avenging each other. That could be quite a fun little crossover because I know people love like Resident Evil, and it's just like that would be quite a fun little crossover. You should definitely see if you can try it or do something. Or like, you know, when they do, there's like some people do like the Dovahkiin versus Wastelander, that kind of thing. I'm dry brushing this everywhere, but we're gonna just paint over this in blue. That's why I stopped painting it blue. What's up the 30? It looks epic! Oh, the first video for it! Oh, that's really cool! Have you ever seen the channel, the Wi-Fi? I've not heard of it before, no! I imagine that's going to take a lot of editing. That's so cool. So different as well. And people love that as well, seeing like the verses or difference. I'm always missing like one side. I think that looks good with grey. Or silver, actually. Oh my god, has a psychic goldfish in his videos. Random crap! What the? Do videos with Vault Boy talking crap. Wait, I swear someone has mentioned that to me before. He could just be like sat there. Just like joining in. Do I do that in silver and paint it blue? Fair, I could just paint the top bit blue. And then you can just be sat in the corner beside me, just like nodding away. Just going. Yep. There's so many good ideas. It's just trying to find the time or like the creativity to do it. More the time. Oh, I know they're going straight over the blue, but shh, no one's gonna know. Okay, they might know. I'm gonna have to paint that black. There no one's thinking, because there's no way I'm gonna get away with that. Maybe I paint that bit blue. I could paint that bit blue. See, we just want more videos of Vault Boy. He is like elite, right? Well, like each series we could ask like slightly different questions. We're making this into a series now. I love how on board everyone is with it. It's so cool. I like how he just ran with it and now it's like, make it happen crazy. Who will make this happen? Let's just stick to instrumental. Because you just never know what they might be saying. Alright, it's the same person. This sounds like a completely different playlist that I started with. We'll see what this turns into. We have family members in the ICU. They are apparently out, thank you. They went in on Wednesday. We found out on Thursday. Great family communication there. They were moved on Saturday, I heard, to a ward, but on a intravenous potassium chloride. I was like, the hell is that? Basically a drip for electrolytes. And I haven't had an update since. So I don't know if they're home or not. Or I think they have to be under observation for quite a while. But because they're in ICU, it's a bit like, oh, I can't, it's difficult to go and see them. If, like, not really, you know, ICU is not where you can really go. Also then I had, like, other things going on, so it's a wee bit stressful last week. But thank you for asking. But all I know is if they did end up going to the doctors, they probably wouldn't be alive. Which is a nice way of thinking it, really, isn't it? But it's true. That's what the doctors said to them. They're like, you need to go to ICU, like, or you go to hospital, like, right now. Whether you want to go or not, you are going. But thank you. Yeah, it's been quite a stressful week. It should be about a week this week, but hopefully they'll go home this week. there you are, mice. Thank you. It was for the one that went to the ICU. They so it's how important this one is. I've also had another family illness, if you can call it that, I guess, but quite stressful. The doctor, they had changed meds. Not been feeling right for a week. Go and see doctor. Doctor tells him you need to go to hospital or you will die. Turns out they weren't taking the medication correctly. Took too much of it. Not on purpose. And I'm thinking, I would generally question what they were given. Well, and how they were accidentally taking it. Which, to be fair, is quite easily done. But also important is why you should always check and triple check with anything. The other person is doing a lot better. Still not 100%, but caring for them, if that makes sense. So last week was quite stressful. Hopefully this week I will be back to a normal stream schedule. But I was like, I'm pretty sure everyone will understand why when I tell them I'm a little bit hiatus last week. That's just... Both at once wasn't really fun to sort of deal with, so I was a bit like on standby in case I needed to go to the ICU. And with the other person on standby. Which is quite, it sounds strange, but I did find some escape in doing some light exercises and making sure I still make time for myself. You know, just to have that breather. I just go, right, okay. Always fine trying to dry brush, always like miss a massive like section. It's always just like little bits that just seem to take forever to do. At least the dry brushing is quite quick. I'm not quite sure what to do that colour yet. I could rune or brass it. It's meant to be more like metal components though. Well, I suppose it could be metal. I'm trying not to like paint the bit that's gonna get glued, but then I'm not sure how much is gonna go into it. Oh yes, I've got to paint that black as well. I'll put a bit more on here. Oh, well, thank you so much, Lonnie Twitch, for the follow. Blue. Pink's blue on that bit. I don't have to do it in the ruler brass, but I forgot to paint that bit black. I need to add a little bit more because I've really very lightly dry brushed on here. Keeping you tabbed! Oh, much appreciated. Thank you so much. If you're still there. What, are you into like miniatures? So don't feel like you have to answer because I know if I'm tabbed, you're probably busy. Well, I know most people are busy watching. I'm just listening. I'm trying to work out if this music has just gone really... It's almost like a drum roll to that question. Whether the song is like broken, I think it's broken. No, I think it's just a very excited song for some reason. It's excited you followed, so thank you. Playing Fallout 4. Oh, nice! Oh, I'm glad you managed to get it to work. I've got actually update 76 because there was another update. I'm hoping there was like a slight glitch that kept happening. I hope that was included, or it was just on mine for some reason. When you went to the Pip-Boy in 76, it then started to, like, you couldn't see what was new because it had a little massive hissy fit. So I'm hoping that may have got resolved. I don't know why, because it would work perfectly fine before. But I think there's been another update. I know the service was down Monday or Tuesday, so they probably have fixed it. These bits I'm going to need a smaller brush. Although if I could just repaint blue, so I know I've weathered it slightly, but hey. It's quite hard to dry brush miniature. I'll just paint over it. Why? Because life is too short. Because each week I look at these going, I need to do these bits, and I'm really not looking forward to it. So what have we decided? We're just going to paint and hope for the best. And I can just paint around it. Doesn't help that the brush is sprayed. I have got some brush conditioner as well. That can help. The scarab as well. And then I'll let it dry, then I will just paint over the bits I've done. course I like poking the camera then. Wouldn't be surprised when I get the paintbrush in. Oh, I've got like a little scarab to do on there, because the scarabs are the bane of my life, because they're like everywhere. I've still got the ones to do on the Voidy Boy, the Void Dragon. Finally, done them bits. Right. I need to paint that a bit black, don't I, as well? Oh, I didn't paint underneath. Maybe I will paint the whole thing black. Not black, silver. I think that bit should just be enough. It's a bit watery, but... So when you have an idea, and then you realise don't like it, and then change it. Paintbrush the whole thing silver, have the top bit blue. I was going to do that bit, but then I've got the under bit as well, so maybe if I do that rest of that silver. That may work. So it's coming together. Oh, I've got to paint the wall that black. One day it will look like it's near completion. One day. So I paint this up a bit black. Use that bit. Because I know if I don't do it now, it's too watery. So I'm trying to just focus it. Sometimes it focuses and sometimes it doesn't. We'll soon see if this goes or once it's all together, but it's one of them things that you can't tell until it's all done. So I hold that on the paintbrush. Kind of sprays out. This doesn't matter if I get any on the actual silver bit though, because I can just try a bit of silver back over it. So it doesn't have to be that smooth on this side. And then this is the annoying bit in here. some of them little details which you just think, well, no one's going to see if this isn't painted correctly. But you know when you're like, well, I will know? This is really hard to show what I'm trying to do, but it's really fiddly. Because the backing is all lining, so it's not quite like that bit of all them little lines. This has got lines in this as well. Makes it even more tricky. I don't think I was going to expect it as much. No one will notice. That's the key thing, no one will notice. But we are getting there, we are getting there. You know when you're just being like, everything needs to dry now? It's good, so this is going to take a few more sessions to finish, but you know when you're just getting there. I dry brush the whole thing silver, so we kind of have to keep looking back as like a reference point. So these bits here, I have done as that. So they have kept it sort of black as well. I don't know, I might rune Lord Brass that to make it stand out. That is that bit there, or that bit there, while the little two guys are standing in. So they have actually silvered theirs as well, and that bit, but I've rune Lord Brass that bit. Silvered them, so I could just do like a silver base. But I do like the idea of having blue. Be fair, that could just be like the underneath bit as well. On-screen celebration? Oh my goodness me, what is happening? Lucky Charm is back. Thank you so much. I don't know if that came up on my OBS, but thank you. I like the on-screen celebration. I think I can dry brush that bit again. Lucky Charm is back. Oh yeah, that looks better. I just saw like the finicky little detail. Never seen that before. That's really cool. On-screen celebration. I loved how then all like the emotes appeared. I love that. That will still be drying. I'm also quite tempted to paint it silver and sea, but I'm thinking blue. Oh, I'm going to try silver and then I can paint over a bit easier. I see my brain just going, yeah, but what would it actually look like? I think that works. And then these bits here will have that little glow, that little orb. know when you paint it and then you're like, this is going to be a case of that thing at the back, which now you can't see. Thinking blue. Blue looks a lot better, doesn't it, running along the edge? Do have to be blue. That's the only thing, of course, but it's always happy to see when a streamer is happy. Thank you. I just go along with it too. I like how that is really shining in Twitch. Your message is literally glowing. As it should. Oh, I haven't done that side. It's a case of just nod and agree, right? It's basically what I do. I just go, we'll just go along and see what happens. So it says paint along here. Okay, I'm definitely thinking the blue. I think we had a vote for blue, so... No, you just have to see it come together, and sometimes your colours just aren't gonna be what you want them to be. You can always paint over. Rather than the silver. I'm definitely thinking the blue rather than the silver. We'll continue. Maybe with a different brush. This bit's a bit easier. You don't have to actually have any like paintbrush control. That is definitely looking better. Oh dear. Okay, I can't finish painting it. Why I've got to hold it. You turn around, you realise you've missed like just a tiny little bit. That bit went on quite watery. Just trying to make sure I'm not going to get it onto the bit where I've just painted on silver. Now I've got to try and put this down somehow. That definitely looks a lot better. It's just a bit more complete. You're thinking I'm putting it like out of chat. I mean out of chat, out of camera. Is that a big early dinner? Oh nice! What you got? What you got? Rex, all I prep for mine. Not for over an hour. Well, at least you've got some time to relax. What are you planning on doing tonight? You could be like, oh, and relax. Just for a little bit. Go back, welcome! I wonder if this song is broken or not. Hope you are well, my friend. Ooh. Where I was going for my paint. My paint is That's where I was aiming for. I painted it onto the right bit. Oh, I suppose technically. Yeah, I need to fix that bit. Double cob salad for dinner. Game I've been spending on almost the present time. High tech, it's kind of like Minecraft feats. Legendary Soldier, oh nice, really enjoying it. Double cob salad. That sounds nice. Is that like sweet corn? Well, it is, but it sounds really interesting. As I'm think 76 has had an update, hasn't it? This week. I must remember to update it. Because I know what will happen, it will come Friday and I go, ah. I haven't updated it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that bit I've just painted. Because then it's green with avocado, bacon, tomato, and then chicken and a sliced hard-boiled egg. Oh, that does still sound nice. I must admit, I'm not an egg fan, but I will eat, if it's hard-boiled, well, in any egg, I will just eat the yolk. That sounds really nice. I don't really have anything imaginative for my tea. I literally just had some crackers and cheese. To be fair, I ran out. I've had this really nice pumpkin chutney preserve that I get from like a Christmas stand every year. I say every year, 2 years running. It's so nice, and I ran out, and I was like, oh, I haven't had crackers and cheese for ages. They were nice, like oat ones. So I got a fancy gluten-free box for Christmas. I was like, what do I just want something with it. And then I was like, oh, I got some mango chutney that needs eating up in the fridge. So I had mango chutney with it. There wasn't a lot left, but I was like, well, it's just one way to get rid of this in my fridge. I was choosing what hero I sleep, and the choice is obvious. I'm sleeping to your stream. Good night and a good paint job. Thank you. I hope I can put you to sleep. I won't be long myself, to be fair, because I'm still quite exhausted from that last week. This definitely looks better from... Definitely looks better than the silver. So that's when you get to the point and you go, oh, I can't put it down quite yet because it's still quite wet. Well, that's alright, really. And see the lovely scarves I've got to paint under here as well. In fact, I could just dry brush that bit and then paint around here. That might work. And just dry brush the blue. Let's not waste the blue paint. There's a place right around the corner that loads them up with generous portion for a pretty cheap, roughly. Wow, being a tall guy with a frame though, I ordered two. Because there's something about a salad can make you feel healthy, but then sometimes it doesn't fill you up, does it? At least then if you've got any leftovers, that's quite nice as well. But that's not bad. That's really cheap. By the sounds of it, if it's like £4. And nice if it's fresh as well. Candy cane make you feel healthy. Are you eating a candy cane? Oh, there's no leftovers. I really love yourself. All of interest in the mix and it's good for the whole evening. That's true. That will keep you going because it's like salads. They're not like too filling, are they? They don't feel like overstuffed, which is quite a nice feeling. I took rubbish. My brain is smashed. I said, "Are you eating a candy cane?" I wish cut back on the unhealthy stuff myself. Oh, that's good. Well, Arizona dude is currently eating quite a nice sounding salad. Oh, I've just painted a bit that's meant to be blue. Oh. Doesn't really matter. It's gonna be easy to paint. I treated myself to an actual coconut, was it last week? You know, one you actually have to whack open and then you get like a mouthful of the coconut water, which never tastes that nice. I must admit. Oh, paintbrush is gone. But I could just literally eat nothing but the coconut, the raw coconut. Chewing up my dirt. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, as I said last time, I was going to do like a Vault Fitness thing in my Discord because we're all on a little bit of a health kick. Where we could like share recipes. Because I know Jammy in chat has been eating like various different things. I think today he's posted quite a few interesting pictures. What's going to annoy me if this isn't very straight? To be fair, no one's going to see it because it's going to be upside down. You know when the paint just doesn't reach? I'm trialing this in my head, but no one's going to see this bit. Ah! I've got silver on the edge. Could be, I've got silver on these. Ah, you're not gonna Okay, thank you. I really can't actually see that bit more than doing. Or you think a little bit like that, it's not really, no one's gonna notice. Stick some Nolan oil on it, no one will know. Just tidying up the edges. So one of the things you're going to see the difference like in the light. But like these under bits, I might just do them all and keep them like that. I realise I just need to touch up around here. Where it sprayed it by accident. I made a cake today. Yes, there we go. Because yeah, ooh, what cake was it? I mean, it's handmade, right? So it'd be rude not to. I suppose homemade cake. At least you know it's a lot better than your bought cake, right? I like to think so. It hasn't got any preservatives in it, so therefore it make it handy. Ah, sponge jam and buttercream, the classic Victoria, nice. Can't beat it. That's nice. I'm hoping for like more Valentine's Eve themed, I might do something. I was thinking like cookies, or like chunky cookies. I did look at making them with like melting bits in the middle, and I was like, then I've got to buy Nutella, and we all know that's dangerous. So I put some love hearts I'm going to put on in the middle instead. I've got some white icing, like rollable icing, so I'm going to use that. So just make them as like chocolate chip cookies, and then rolled up white icing, stick them on, and then stick a love heart on top. I thought that would be a Valentine's contribution. I did think about making a red velvet cake, and I was like, I'll just be easier just to buy a box, and I was like, then it's just cheaper to buy an actual red velvet cake. By the time you bought all the ingredients, like the cream cheese and everything else to go with it, I was like, I could just go For the price of a Betty Crocker make it yourself, I could just go to Co-op and buy a red velvet cake. That's already done. How's that, cookies? That sounds nice. Speaking of confections, I was contemplating making some flapjacks, which I know are not the healthiest of choice, but they are quite filling. I'll just paint it a bit blue, didn't mean to do that. I thought I could do maybe like a little video, and then we've got Valentine's, and then we have got Pancake Day. Are we not going to change? Thank you. Where does that go now? You know, like this started, that's a good idea to paint these. Oh my god. You can't have your brush really watery to do the touch-ups. I've just got to pull out of view so I can make sure I've actually covered everywhere that I need to redo. I think that's it. There's a bakery just up the street from me that makes the best. They made some sort of thick creamy European style hot chocolate with big homemade marshmallows for the holidays, so I bought a big bottle of it, heated up and mixed in a few shots of peanut butter whiskey screwball. Oh, you see me make a few cotton shots out of. Oh, nice! So while I definitely working on getting into vet condition, I don't know how lean I'll ever get. Well, at least it's, you know, it's a good thing. And sometimes, you know, like for men, you know, you are generally like bigger. And all body shapes are different, aren't they, as well? But that sounds really nice. I am going on Monday to do a chocolate experience, which is about half an hour. You get to make one chocolate bar. It was a Christmas present, and it's like a fancy chocolate shop, so that'll be nice. Had to be Monday the 16th, because I only get Mondays off. It's the only Monday of the... And that's the only Monday on their 18th month calendar that they have at the moment. So it's like, guess I'm going on the 16th then. I wonder why they're doing it that weekend, because it's Valentine's Day. But that sounds really nice. Like hot chocolate with peanut butter, whiskey. Oh, I bet that's nice. Basically, I am more like your spirit gal, so when you do all your shots and things, like when people come in, I love it. I am more of a whiskey. Spirits, so like Baileys and hot chocolate is like the next level. I have got toffee popcorn Baileys, but I've had that sweet open almost a year. You know when it's just up there and I forget to take it to have any. But that is a drink you really need on your own, and you can mix it down with milk, but it's not as nice as drinking it neat. There was a strawberries and cream Baileys. You needed that with milk because it's questionable. That sounds well nice. I keep looking at this, thinking I will fix this. Heal the broken bit. I've been more like trying to get a bit more into shape because I've applied for the Fallout shelter. And I was like, well, actually this will do me some good anyway. Work more like on cardio type thing. But I try and vary it, so today I chose to do an hour yoga by myself, and I also had an hour yoga. Just over an hour. So I'm mixing up a bit. It's just the horror than thinking I'll start this the wrong way around. Like my goal is just to increase more cardio. Like I know I'm not very big. I was trying to work some like weights, but then I like trapped a nerve or something in my shoulder. So I've been a little bit off since. Mainly because I didn't want to do more injury. It's almost, I can feel it when I get to there. So it used to be quite fun when you're driving. I can't see, twisting my whole body. So it like catches. I don't know if that's gonna stick. I don't like this stuff. It does. I can never get it to stick anything down. We'll just sit like this. I think one thing is when it's done, I've only got like the other fiddly little bits to do, and it won't really take much longer. And then just putting like highlights on. CA glue. I can't see what it's called right now. Something about cement, I think. That one. I'm currently using. I have got Army Paint Super Glue, which is actually, no, that's plastic glue. Oh no, I have got both glues up here. Super glue and plastic glue. I need the super glue. That one I just can't get on with in the glass bottle I just showed you. I know it'll be more me because everyone said this should work, so I had some other broken bits, so I tried to fix on the stream last time and I just couldn't get it to fix. Like the arm and the head is falling off again. I think it's just me. But it should work, shouldn't it? If not, I've got liquid green stuff, which I'm very happy to stick together. That doesn't look... It needs a little pressure on it from that side. Oh no, I'm quit saying stuff more. That sounds like a lot more user friendly. Just fell off. Again. 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 And how many times it's fallen off now? I tried fixing it before I went live. I've tried fixing it whilst I'm live. I've tried fixing it again. We'll see. Might just have to sit here for a while. Or I will just wedge it. Or I have got super glue. Army painted super glue. Or I'll crank out the green stuff. That'll stick it. It's literally like just watching paint dry right now, isn't it? Oh, that feels stronger. I'm just balancing it against the bottle. Okay, yeah, they do look better. That might need like another coat because that is meant to be Rune on Bronze, but it hasn't really come out that well. That one's better. That one's a little bit darker. Just keeping the Rune on Bronze going, so in between. Oh, my camera says my camera's going to struggle to focus on it right now because it's got a million other things to look at right now. That looks better. I definitely like the blue. I will paint blue as well. This I might do in Rune Lord Brass. Or I might just come across in silver, but I might do Rune Lord Brass. I've lots of green stuff to do. I've got to finish like these, but I figured I need to do the base. Damn, airbrush cleaner also works well too if you have that around. I don't. Airbrush cleaner. Does it help to like stick stuff down? I don't have an airbrush, unfortunately, as well. Oh. That seems to hold. I've put a lot on it. I was like, you will hold, you will hold. So this one is armless. He's fallen off like multiple times. And the dude himself is currently headless because it's fallen off again. I thought there were two. And then this is my box of other bits. I'm being very careful not to knock it. But some of these, like, I've got to finish that one, and then it's just all like little bits, like imagine that I'm just gonna paint silver. On whatever that bit is, without looking. And then that's the back bit, so I'm probably gonna airbrush that silver or paint that blue. So there's not really like really interesting bits specifically left, and then just to stick them all together. Oh, I think that was his throne. We think it's the same mix as the non-medicine. Oh really? What helped to like sort of like stick it? Oh, that's part of his throne. So that'll be a combination of like, oh, there's another scarab on the back. I think it's part of his throne. I'll have to look because I can't remember how it's meant to go together without looking. And then it's just going, okay, now I need to do his cape. That's his cape as well. So we'll get there. So they've done his cape quite sort of like sort of colours. It's like shimmery kind of style. Which I quite like. I think I'm going to keep like the blue inner to keep that sort of going, but then I'm not quite sure. Maybe work very similar and have like quite a green but a blue undertone, if you know what I mean. Like a really like white, really light blue, like maybe white out kind of blue, so it's keeping the same kind of colour. Like this is, like how that is done, that's working a lighter blue and then coming down to be darker. To make that colour, so it's kind of similar on there, but then keeping it really dark like in the crevices. I'm going to try and do that. And this dude up here. Oh, it should be hand molded. And be like, and this is the pose, covered in paint. Actually, no, I'm not that bad today. Usually I come out really covered in paint, but not that bad today. So it's all just like extra the little bits of details. Can't believe I've got that bit. I'm sure there'll be other bits I need to silver. Or like then like the little detail like all the scarabs on the bottom, there and there. And then put an green orb at the back of there. On here, there's more scarabs on there. the scarab, the tiny scarabs, because I think there's some, yeah, there's some under there as well, which nobody's going to see. But it's beside the point. I think that's actually it. Oh, there's the orbs on there as well, but there are no scarabs on there, they're just the orbs. This stuff has gotten so common in the last few years. Like some of the plans, like this, is like it's definitely sub-assemble, paint, and then sit together. But what I'm kind of finding slow is going. Where does that bit go? Well, that's why I'm trying to keep to quite like a plain. So this bit itself is going to be quite different. So I've gone with a silver back, which that is just. I mean, I could try and brush over the top now, but kind of quite dark. And then you'll have like this green, just popping out. So this is all sort of the colour scheme that I've used in my entire Necron. So even like my Void Dragon, I've used the same blue on his like building blocks that are coming out, and I'll use it on the Katana as well. Which I'm yet to collect. It apparently is out now. Oh, and then them bits have got some green. How come I never see blinding paints? Blending paints? I'll buy the colour like what I need. Sometimes I water them down. I have mixed a few before, but I've got quite a few colours. So I've got, like, if I'm going to use like a lighter blue, I did get some kind of like light blues out. I've got lots of shades. So these are like what I got out for like potential colours. For example, what was like all my blues that I thought I could potentially use, and I've ended up using the same one, or I might do like some like little highlight transfers. So I've got a little tray here, and then I've got a tub full of other paints and some glue in there as well, so they've got quite a good mix of things. You get your paint on your face. Surprisingly never, but as I'm aware, never walked out with paint on my face. Surprising. And I love this, how this is like two-toned and will never mix properly. But it's coming together. It's getting there, it's just the really fiddly bit, like the main bits, to then kind of get the idea, and then you can build from there. That's what I've got. I'm going to leave that to fully dry before I knock off that. But you know when you're just like, there's a bit stuck to it. I don't know. Actually, I think it's one of them that's been knocked off, but I don't know where it is. I can green stuff it. Yeah, actually that little white bit that's sticking out is a bit that has been knocked off, but I don't know where that is. Because that bit has only been in there. But I can green stuff and make. You can't see. On the leg that broke off. There's a little bit that's sticking out. Because there was another one of them, but I don't actually know where that is, because that should be in there, but it's not. But I can make it out of green stuff, so I'm not that concerned. I actually don't know. Because it's going to be like a little tiny little shape or something. Well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, but I'm feeling like it's going to have to be a green stuff. If I don't find it. That probably actually is easier to stick on. Just like connect it together with green stuff, and I can't see it. Oh, it's a bit of dry paint. I was like, something's moving there. I don't know. Sometimes I remember to wear gloves so that my hands don't end up covered in paint. That is a better idea. Like, use just like, I've seen some people wear them like really like the black gloves or something just to help. I mean, it can scrub off, but sometimes when, like, say this isn't so bad, this isn't much. Sometimes when I'm on a really painting spree, then my hands are like, you are scrubbing and scrubbing. And it gets like under your nails as well. So gloves are quite a good idea. I must admit, especially if you're covered in having a good paint sesh. And you're like, oh, I could put this on here, I'm gonna paint my hand instead. Gloves are a good idea. Okay, we'll see if you actually use some of the stars, just like paint it on. It'll be this neon green. Oh, today's date. You got a call from a girl at 2 AM because she's in Dubai and she... Okay, obviously, but not because she makes more money. Or did you get a call or something? No, I'm definitely going to sleep. This is making more money. Ugh. Just be like, you can sleep peacefully, hopefully. Versus primer, that has cured onto nails. Oh my god, that can now, oh my god. It's grow out. It's permanent nail polish. I'll put gloves in your wish list. What kind of gloves do you use, Scrowback? Is it just, there's some people I go in and they've got black ones on. Like quite tight fitting ones. So they're like, the garage near me does, I mean there's probably every garage, but like plastic gloves, but they're like very manly sized, because obviously they've got to be like unisex, haven't they? Natural gloves. Black and blue, because they've got to be quite tight, haven't they? Scrub sounds like an intentionally sensitive version, particularly in scrub off. Maybe that's what we should say when I'm like, I lost a bit of the sprue, or that's not sticking. I can be like, scrub off. Or a scrubber is another saying for something in English terms. Obviously you can use it as a scrubber like a scrubbing brush, but let's keep it censored there. You can buy different sizes. I'm gonna go like the really small, really small ones, because then you need them to be so that you're not, if you're painting, because the ones I've seen, they're like really to the finger size, whereas the ones that like the garages, which are quite handy, like in my little first aid box, they're like twice the size of your finger, and they're just like really just for disposable. You need like the little, so you can grip. But I think as long as they fit right, because then if you're just holding it to paint, it's not like you're gonna get it everywhere. Just buy like the small one. Ones fit well for actually painting. Blue ones are much easier for. Oh, I suppose in that case when you're just like, yeah, like when you're priming, and because I spray prime. So if you're holding it, it literally gets everywhere. So then ones wouldn't matter, would they, for looser? Because then you're just like, then I could go to the garage and get some free ones and just spray paint and prime. Because it doesn't really matter. How tiny are my hands? I would say normal size, I think. A bit of a state at the moment. I've had a reaction to, it looks like I've got covered in PVA glue at the moment. I've had a reaction to a cleaning product. So it's kind of, not quite like contact dermatitis, but you know when you've covered your fingers in your hands in PVA glue and it starts to flake off? It's that. However, my entire fingers, my hands, I've had a reaction to a product. It's not red, it's not painful. Which is really weird. But they look like when you're working with PVA glue and it goes really flaky, if you must know. Right now. No, I wasn't wearing gloves using the product because I thought I'd be fine. Well, I think it's that, but to be honest, I think it could also have been some e-cover washing up liquid. I'm not entirely sure, because both I've never used really before. Because I was thinking if it was cleaning product, I'm not quite sure how it's on both hands, because I'm right-handed. So, an e-cover doesn't really make sense. E-cover is meant to be more natural. To be fair, it's probably a lot worse on the right. You can't really see it. So there's nothing, it's not quite like contact dermatitis where it's red. It's not itchy. Like standard Seitan, it's quite... that. In comparison to one of these, it's that. Issue with gloves. I don't have my marigolds. Not with the big yellow gloves. I just don't wear them. I've never, to be honest, this is the first time I've really had a reaction to anything. So even when I used to clean holiday cottages, because my family used to caretake for them, and then when I was a motel cleaner in New Zealand, never had gloves. Even when I was in I loved it when I worked in the bakery, and people were like, oh, it's disgusting, you need to wear gloves. And we're like, well, you do realise when you go somewhere like, let's not name drop, a sandwich place, as one would probably call it, beginning with S. Actually, it's quite unhygienic to wear them in like a food premises. I just never really thought about wearing gloves. I've seen some people like the paint wear gloves, and I'm thinking, actually, this is probably a good idea to like wear them. I suppose you really only do it on like the one hand, don't you? That's the thing, because you're just holding it. And then you're just painting with the other hand, so it's not so bad. Yeah, so strange. Oh, no worries, Vash. I shall speak to you later. I'll have a look. I do actually need to buy something. So maybe I'll add them to the list. But I hope you have a good one, Vash. It makes always one hand. So I think it would be quite beneficial too. To have them just trying to scrub them off, you know, and I'm like, I don't actually have like a nail file, so I kind of got to like scrub with like a sponge. But at least today it isn't so bad. It is like coming off, but when it goes like up your arm, like when you're priming, like I primed and I sprayed about my arm, and I was like, great, this is on my skin. See, things I'm learning the more and more in the community. This is when you just sit here trying to scratch it all off. I should put that there. That bit's the better bit so far. I'm gonna look. What did you call them? So I'm guessing, yeah, they're pretty oh, the standard ones. I think I spelled that right. There we go, like surgical. There we go. I thought there was a hand model. It's got this hand like this, and I thought, excuse. Oh, they do pink ones. That that was a change of reaction. I thought they were giving the middle finger, then I scrolled down and they do pink ones. If you put gloves on your list, you've really scrolled away too much. Off your hands. I know, my poor hands. Oh, I love this photo. Let me see this photo. Right, at first glance, I thought they were doing the middle finger, and then I got very excited because then there's pink gloves. I do orange gloves, but that doesn't excite me much as pink. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know, my poor hands. I'm putting like some organic hand cream on it. And they don't hurt or itch. I'm just like, they literally look like I've got lots of PVA on my hand. Suppose it's not necessarily action, but I'm putting it down as it is. Natural exam gloves. There we go. Natural examination gloves, powder free. Before you're gonna pay 100 gloves for. I'm thinking, is it pink? They're gonna charge more? Yeah, they charge like £1 more if you want pink. I mean, to be fair, pink's probably not the most common colour. It's always blue, right? No texture fingers on the ones sold to mechanics smoother. Ah, well that would make sense. Because usually you see like builders and mechanics wearing the black ones. And then they always rip, but then they could probably feel a bit better than, say, gardening gloves. Or you get gator grips with a Z. I like the pink one. Is that well too gaining? For another £1? I'm now looking to see if they do red ones, but I don't really think you've got much of an option. You could get a brighter pink one. Oh, a brighter pink one. They are $7.49. Basically double the price. You get neon green. You've got me looking at gloves now. Oh, I see the textured ones. Oh, I've apparently clicked on some really bright green ones. Oh yeah, I see them ones. Diamond grip, black powder, free and latex. Oh, I don't care about that. But I see what you mean, they are textured. Nice, I will add some and get some pink. I think they're having fun, like the glove model. There's ones like doing that. Okay, cool. That will save a lot. I'm leaning towards the pink because it's pink. I'm not too much of a girly girl, but I like the idea. Pink is the closest to red, apart from orange. I was like, to be fair there, you could just put the blue ones on there. Size M. I actually have no idea what size I'll be. Oh, oh, here we go. Size guide. I will tape measure it and see. Got me looking at gloves now. Look, you can get pink, aqua blue, black, blue, burgundy. Oh, this is the funky colour one. You get burgundy, cobalt, purple colour. They call it a green, but it looks exactly like aqua blue. Lime, a magenta. You get more of a pinky colour, which is like even more double the price. Mint, orange. Oh, you can get a red one. I would quit. Oh, it's more like a pink. I don't know if it docks anything there. No, I suppose on there it looks like a red. Sapphire, violet, white, and yellow. But you are obviously paying probably because it's not really a common colour. You're not gonna imagine if you had a surgeon who rocked up and went in like bright pink gloves. Yeah, they're more expensive being them kind of colours. But that's really cool. Thank you. There we go. I think that will save the hands. And then I can wear them when I clean to protect my hands a bit more. This is the first time using this product and I was like, well, it's got to be that, or it could be the other stuff, to be fair. Just mainly on the outside. We've got to protect our hands, haven't we? That is the only thing. So thank you, I will keep that there. Right, it's gone there. Reminded me to get something else. Thank you. Let's go back. Well, I'm going back to shout you out, and I was like, do you? Yes, I was like, I'm going to give you a shout out. There we go. I haven't done it, but now I'm going to shout you out. If you're not following Skoback, for your perfect, like, Warhammer miniature needs, Or questions? I was like, I'm sure. Did you raid or something, or come from a raid? Have a shout out. Miniatures and models. Ballet, like Warhammer streamer. Raided you last week. There we go. It's been a bit of a week. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thank you for coming in. Oh, that may help. I look on here. It's been a bit of a week, but I've got pink ones now in my basket. So this one Vash will be like, look, I told you. I'm like, I know. I need to spend £10 to get free delivery, and I've got something in my basket for like 7. So this will just Over next time you see me, I may have pink gloves. Yes, I'm buying them because they're pink. Right, let me put my links in. So on my link tree, you will find all my lovely links to my socials, my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Depending on which one you're currently watching me on, you can find me on the other. And X, and also you will find on Instagram, it's my competition or giveaway ends on Friday. So while I'm streaming on Friday, I've been allowed to run a giveaway with YFood for the Fallout protein meal drinks. So this is just in collaboration with YFood. So if you head to my Instagram page, if you're from the UK, you can enter. It's only from the UK because I'm not the one who's sending it, and also because they're protein drinks as well. So YFood, I tell YFood who won, and YFood will send you a 6-box pack of the limited edition Fallout drinks. They are £20.95, and I imagine you have to pay delivery on that. So you get to win yourself a free box, and they are very nice. I've only got berry left. There is coffee flavour, but I don't like coffee. But you get berry, coffee, banana, vanilla, chocolate, and hazelnut. I remembered, and they are really nice. You can keep them in the fridge for 24 hours. So that's what I tend to do. I think only one day I've had one on. One day I've had one throughout the entire day, and I literally didn't eat anything else until tea time. But feel free to post. You have to go onto my Instagram page. You either comment on my pinned post, or you tag someone who you're taking to Vault 33 for your chance to win. There are, as far as I'm aware, there's 2 other content creators because who went to the premiere have been given this opportunity. So I keep trying to put them in my stories so you can have more chance to win a box set, but you have to be from the UK. So this has nothing to do with me. I won't be sending it to you. It's just in collaboration. And there's also, and then if you don't win, there's a little something. But I'm not sure if I'm allowed to something. So, but they are really tasty, so I don't get paid. I'm not affiliate or anything like that. But just head to my Instagram page and tag or comment on it, and you can win your chance to win. So it'll finish this on Friday. I think I set it to 11 because when I thought if I then finish streaming, or I'll try and do the winner on stream, or I'll announce it on Saturday. So keep an eye on your DMs. I've had people who just commented and who comment on it from a different country, but I think they've tagged in like a UK person, and that's absolutely fine. But yeah, you'll find that in my link tree on my Instagram, and you'll find the YFood Fallout collaboration in my link tree as well. Yeah, so it's only, you've got a couple of days to enter. I mean, it is free. You get it sent to you directly from YFood, and they probably will come in a Fallout collection box, which I didn't get. Mine just came in a white box, and the person who organised it was like, I'm really sorry, this obviously got through our control here. I was like, that's fine. I thought, well, I'm going to only want to keep the box, so I'm quite glad it came in just a white box. But it might even come in a Fallout box as well, which I didn't get, which is fine by me. So, otherwise I'd want to keep it. So, enjoy. Go and enter. Or if you want to join my Discord as well, that's on there. I will be promoting it also in my Discord in the next couple of days. Like, oh, I've just gone big screen. In fact, I might do that as a reminder that people can join in. But it's really random because they say they are gluten oat free. But I don't understand. Like, gluten free, kind of, and lactose free, but they are like milk. But you can enter, you might win. They are £20.95 for the box set, so. Anyway, so I'm not on commission based or anything for them. They were very just kind enough to send me a box. I would rank my favourite flavours so far would have to be vanilla, because I love vanilla milkshake and it's very, very easy to drink. Then probably chocolate, which says a lot because chocolate milk is not always my favourite. I love the chocolate milk. Then it probably has to be banana, hazelnut. That was just like a hint of hazelnut. And then I've got to place berry in that list somewhere. And coffee, I'm not going to list it in this list because I don't like coffee. So I'll be relying on other people telling me what it tastes like. Let's have a look, see. You don't like coffee? I don't. I've tried it once. You know when you like don't have even like flavoured chocolate, I don't like it. I don't know why, it's almost like a trigger in my brain. I don't like this. I've tried coffee once and I was a bit like... How do you function? Just drink water. Exactly. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't drink coffee. It doesn't do it for me. I don't like coffee. I don't like tea. I eat like herbal teas. For pure malice. I just don't like it. So I don't know, because I imagine this is... There's somebody going to raid who has got black gloves on. I'm like, I'm going to get pink ones. Does it wake you up and taste nice? It's refreshing. Now what you should really drink is this a sap of Nuka-Cola. I'm not a coffee person. Oh, same PC. I can more than happy live without this on the planet. Like, I want to try it because I want to say I've tried the protein drink, but I also know that would be an absolute waste and I'm not going to try it. So I won't try it. Once you get coffee, you won't need it to wake up. And it's so bad, isn't it? If you drink it beyond lunchtime, it's still in your system for when you go to bed, so it's likely to keep you up as well. So those people go, it then comes reliant to wake you up. Like energy drinks, when people, I mean, I'm in the community that drinks a lot of it, right? That's really not good for you. I mean, it's a stimulant, isn't it, at the end of the day? Like, people shouldn't, what's a bit like anything. You could have too much milkshake. You know. That's that kind of thing. But I just never have. I mean, I remember, like, when I was younger, my parents used to have, is it a cafetiere? Percolator thing, you know, when you put the coffee beans in and then you press the thing down. We used to do that. That was fun. It can smell okay. I'm not like 100% sold on the smell. I know I had someone's birthday last year and they'll have a piece of cake. It didn't say what flavour it was. It was like coffee and I'm like, I'm eating it and I'm hating. It was like coffee swirled with vanilla and I'm eating it. I'm thinking, I actually really hate this. But they didn't even say what flavour the cake was. You weren't even asked if you wanted a bit of cake. It was like cake in your face. And I was trying to, you know when you're just like, if this was like my best friend, if this was like Gecko Watts, I'd be like, I don't like coffee. But you know, if I said it to this person, they would have got offended. So I had to eat it. And I didn't like it. I hate it. It's like, but this person would have got offended if I didn't. It was handmade. It wasn't handmade, it was bought. Which is absolutely not a problem at all. Or buying, because some of the cakes like in supermarkets are quite impressive. You'll have to put fun time. Oh A French press. Is that what you call it? It's like a cafetiere coffee beans and hot water. You have to let it percolate or something, and you just press it and it filters the coffee. Can't do it quick because it will explode. So you have to do it slowly. And then they haven't drunk coffee probably like 30 years. More, okay, maybe more, 20, 25. I like decaf coffee and I don't drink it all the time just when I'm having a rough morning. Well, if you would like to have the coffee flavoured protein drink, I'll be seeing you in a month's time. There you go, you and Gakko can be my people who drink coffee. Coffee cake is pretty good. I don't like it. I was like, I had to be polite and eat it, or they would have had a massive hissy fit and got offended. I had no choice, and I thought, what's so much allergic? Because there was a point where I could not actually eat. I could not eat coffee due to a certain remedy I was on, or type of natural remedy I was on, where you can't eat, you can't have any of the coffee and trace. So I was a bit like, okay, just force feed people. I was like, not everybody likes cake. If you would like, because I've got 3 of them, and I feel really bad because I'm not going to draw. I'll still do a picture of them, but I'm not going to open it to test it, and now I'm not going to like it. It's not that it's in my head, it's a case of, I know I'm not going to like this. You know, it's like when you got a box of chocolates and there's a coffee one, I won't even eat it because I'm like, this is not going to be enjoyable. I was trying to tell them no to the cake. If they got offended, it's the problem. They are a very type of person. Let's leave it that way. Luckily it was a small bit, and I was eating it like telling myself this is good, and I'm like, I really am not liking this. Not to the point where, like, if you gave me celery, I'd be like, I am not eating that. The smell makes me gag. I don't like the smell. The taste is absolutely revolting. But I was just like, luckily it wasn't that. Maybe it was like cappuccino or something. It wasn't like a strong coffee. So it wasn't like pure coffee cake, if you know what I mean. It was kind of like mixed in. And it was still horrible. I was like, or maybe it was like latte or something meant to be flavour. It wasn't like 100%, that wasn't like a pure coffee cake, and I'm like, no. That would try to kick him. They are a very funny person, put it this way. A box of chocolates, like from I thought of Forrest Gump. Tiramisu. So I wouldn't even eat tiramisu. Unless it's not a coffee flavoured tiramisu, which then I know doesn't make tiramisu. But my half Italian friend, is she half or full? Half. No, she's definitely half. There's correction there. She made me a non-coffee tiramisu once. And it was good. I think she made a tiramisu. This is part of actually my degree, odd thing. And we had to do like nutrition. We had to make like a little recipe things for it. And this is part of my degree. And so she made a tiramisu and brought it in for us to eat. And I was like, thanks bestie, but I don't eat tiramisu. But I felt like because she's like very good, so I had a bit, and I was like, I don't like it. And then she come back and was like, these are non-coffee tiramisu for you. So she's half past her. She is. She's now living in America, in Chicago as well. So she's yeah, I think she's half Italian, half Northern, and now living in Chicago. That was the best. So I have tried hers. You know when you have like tiramisu and you're like, no. I feel like every stream we find out what Crazy doesn't like to eat. Tiramisu. So it's fun, you know, when you go to like a restaurant and you look at like puddings or something, or even like meal deals, and it tells you like buy starter, main and pudding. I go along, it's cheesecake. I'm like, no. Tiramisu is generally. I was like, no. Some like lemon infused something, and I'm like, probably a cheesecake, and I'm like, no. Or there's like coffee pots with orange, like, I mean toffee pots, caramel pot things with orange, and I'm like, I can't have that. Apple crumble, I'm like, so it's generally like, what can I have? It makes it half the food in the world. She is, right? And she was married. What's the to a Kurd. She then converted to become Muslim. She's no longer married to said Muslim man. So, Kurdish? Kurdish. She was married to a Kurdish man. They are no longer married. Which is very good. Leaving that one there. Couldn't come quick enough. Bless her. So she is quite multicultural. I remember hers was, it looked really lovely, but I was like, I'm sorry, I don't eat coffee. But tiramisu is quite coffee-fied, isn't it? Whereas this cake wasn't. It was like latte cappuccino, but like vanilla with like a hint of it, and I'm like, this is just a hint too much for me. Obviously, if it was something like orange, I'd have been like, I can't eat this. I generally cannot eat this. What can you eat? Not coffee. Or cheesecake. Basically, our coffee cheesecake is a big no-no. Infused with citrus. Is she single? Because I'm not taken. Yes, and then sometimes no. You gotta move to Chicago. It's complicated. Is that the safest answer? In case she's watching, she'll know who I mean. Or she'll know I mean her. That's a thing. So one day, I mean, she just said if I ever wanted to go out, I could go and see her. I was like, this is just before the pandemic, and I'm like, I've got everything going on. So I was like, more reason to go to the land of America. Go and see her in Chicago. Which is quite nice. Right, let me just refresh stream. Oh, we want to go on this button here. Haha, right. We're going to raid into this person. They are wearing gloves. We're going to raid out over on Twitch. Don't complicate relationship, it makes life interesting. It's very interesting, where she's ended up, shall we say. But saying she's quite experienced of the world. It might be cultural. I'm not just saying that because I was not really good best friends with her. I'm just being. Are we going to do something funny today, Twitch? No, we're not. No, we're not. Right, my lovely. So I'm going to end there because I am really quite tired right now. Thank you so much for all being supportive last week. I'm still slowly getting over everything that happened last week. It's still sort of prolonged into this week as well. So I'm still recovering from a very stressful week. I'm having my kidneys stolen. What a way to go out on. What a way. Thank you, PC. Thank you everyone coming in. We have 2 amazing raids as well. We've got affinity orbits done. We've got more to do. I should, fingers crossed, be back to a normal stream rota this week. So I'll be back on Friday, Fallout Friday. I must update 76. And I need to see if I can get New Vegas to work again, because that didn't work last time. And then hopefully back on Sunday. Don't die. I'm holding in. Right, holding on. Right. We're gonna go and raid over to Smiling Beagle. So take care, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.